Well, I might have it in here. No. Yeah, I do have it. Hello, hello. Is anyone else just scrolling through on a Saturday? Oh no. Move. Anyone out there? Hello. Oh goodness. Okay, what is today? Hello. Hola. How are you doing? Welcome to my live. I'm bored and I thought I'd get on here. You're Brazilian. Okay. So what time is it over there? Hi, Luffy. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing on this Saturday? Hello, Misam. Sarian. It is hot. It is hot. When you're in the, if you're not under the shade, it is hot outside. I'm not sure what language that is. I am from the United States. I got one vote so far. Are you enjoying your Saturday? Okay. It's so cool to get on a live and make acquaintance with people from other places. I'm from the United States. I'm bored on my Saturday. I don't have any plans. Well, the one person that voted, they are enjoying their Saturday. That's good. So you guys that just joined, are you just looking at a live? Is that what you're scrolling through on YouTube? Or do you like have people that you actually subscribe to? Hi, Neutrino. I think I've seen that username before. How are you? Welcome to my live. Hope you're having a good Saturday. If you're just passing through, thanks for checking out my live. But if you want to stay and chat, feel free. Rahul. Thank you. Yeah, I felt like getting dressed up today, but I got nowhere to go. And that's not something I do often. Hello, hello. I'm not married. So do you guys just jump from one live to another? Is that how you got here? Hi, Mimi. Do you make bow ties? I'm from the United States. Do you like bow ties then? Is that what inspired your profile name? Yes, in the United States. Thank you, whoever's liking, whoever's voting. I'm sitting right in front of my window. You are my crush for today. Oh, do you have a crush every day? You know, speaking of crushes, I don't have any crushes. Oh, nice. From when M&S was called St. Michael's. Hi, all about dogs. Is that a husky picture? How are you? Whoever's just passing through, thank you. I hope you're having a great Saturday. I'm trying to save money, so I'm staying home and I'm bored. So I was like, let me get on and see who is out there. Well, I started out because I do have a YouTube channel and I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to get more subscribers. So I started out with a morning video. Yes, I'm in the USA. And then I made myself a healthy lunch because I'm trying to lose weight. So I made, I think it was cod, salmon, I don't know, with the green vegetable. And then my house is clean, so I'm bored. I have a tank top. Well, it is 2 in the afternoon over here, Mimi. What time is it over there? Okay, you're from India. Are you guys enjoying your Saturday? Is this normal for you to be like looking at lives? Is that normal for you? Usually I sit down and watch TV, or what would I be doing? Cleaning, washing, but everything is done right now. 10 p.m.? Wow. What is half term? I think it's so interesting how we are in different time zones and even different seasons. Cheesecake. Oh, hi, Chevrolet. You know, now that I see Chevrolets, ever since yesterday, I'm looking for Z71s. What do? I am actually in search of figuring out what I want to do next. I got burnt out in my old career and I'm looking for a new one. I'm changing my whole life. Oh, okay. So here we just call it like fall break. Cheesecake. Okay. Yeah. Do you get it that I'm looking for something else? A different kind of job? Chevrolet Z71. Maybe I'll just say Z71. You're looking to relocate from where to where? I'm not quite at that point of change yet. I'm going to stay where I am personally. But where are you at and where are you thinking of going? Cheesecake, are you from Wisconsin? Has anyone told you today how wonderful you are? No, but you just did. Thank you, Neutrino. And you're wonderful too. Oh, so different language over there, Mimi. Interesting. John, I think you've been in my lives before, right? You want to leave the Mud City and move to Virginia. Where is the Mud City? Usually watch out for the front of the side. It can say Z's. Yeah, I usually see it on the side, like towards the, what do you call it? That thing that the tailgate. Do you play Minecraft? I've never, well, I shouldn't say never, but I am aware of Minecraft because I have a son. So, do I dare ask what is the joke? Steve, yeah, isn't he the main? Steve is the main Minecraft character, isn't he? Here I go. I don't. Watch out for GMCs too. Yes, GMC, Chevrolet, they're like the same. They look the same. What is the Z71 model in GMC? No, I'm glad you have happy faces. My favorite hobby has been YouTube. I'm going to call this. Oh, here's another Roblox person. What up, Aaron? How are you? Steve went to a bar and couldn't be served. Why? He's a minor. That's a good one, Donnie. I like that. That's a good joke. Aaron seems like he's a very exciting personality. Yeah, that is a good one, right? You know, I've never really been a Harry Potter fan. I don't know. There's something, I just have never been one. I couldn't tell you. Well, I don't know. Do they go to like a wizard school or something? I don't even know. Couldn't even tell you what this is about. Donnie's got the jokes, huh? How many times do you have to tickle an octopus for him to laugh? 8 times? 10. Oh, there's 10. I was trying to think of how many legs they had. Or tentacles, whatever. But that's a good one. Whoever's passing through, hope you're having a great Saturday. Maybe you'll stay and just chat with us. Aaron, I don't know who Agatha Christie is, so I guess I'm not. I'm going to write that down, though. Who is Agatha Christie? Thank you for subscribing. If anyone else has subscribed, I appreciate it. All right, bye, Mimi. It was nice chatting with you. Who is Agatha Christie? I'm a nerd and I like to learn new things, so I'm writing down some things from the chat. Hi, Daryl. Thanks for subscribing, Mimi. I appreciate it. Have a great Saturday. Thank you. You know, and all I have is mascara and a lip product. That is it. Very simple because I wasn't planning on going anywhere. But I just felt like doing a little something. So Z71 is saying 1,500 and 2,500. So a GMC version of the Z71 is 1,500 and 2,500. Is that what you're saying? Let's see, what do I have here? 93% of people are enjoying this Saturday. That is good. Natural beauties are rare. You know what, Daryl? I have to agree because even these young girls, I see them caked on with makeup and they have these eyelashes that are like this long. I don't get it. And then these eyebrows that look like they're penciled on or whatever. She's a fiction author. Oh no, I'm not into fiction books. I like nonfiction. Because I figure if I'm going to spend the time reading something, I want to learn. The bowing eyelashes, yeah. I want to, learn and get something out of it. I know fiction books can do the same, but I'm more into nonfiction. Now, watching movies is a different story. Like if a movie was ever created from that author, Aaron, I would probably watch the movie. Sue, what kind of job do you have that you can donate 10K? That's what I want to know. Maybe we all want to know. That would be interesting. I have my water here, so I'm trying to be good about drinking water. I would be grateful, Sue, if you just donated me movie tickets to Harkins. And a gift card, like a $25 gift card. I would be grateful. Spring water is best. Yeah, I've been trying to save my money, so I'm staying home. Kind of bored. That's why I got on this live. My house is clean. So, yeah. Daryl, what is the weather like where you're at right now? Where's the man? Murder on the Orient Express is a great movie based on one of... Oh, look at that. I'm going to write that down. Orient Express movie. Yeah, when you said you had a channel, I decided to check it out. How are you doing today? Do you like a foot massage? I'm doing good. And yes, I do like foot massage. I'm trying to challenge myself, and if I accomplish my little challenge, I'm going to treat myself to a reflexology massage. Where is my man? Happy, I've got the same question. The weather in Washington State is sunny, warm. At night, it drops big time. That kind of sounds like Arizona. We probably don't drop as significantly, but yeah, it'll be hot in the day and then it gets cold. You know, my son was talking about Duramax and he wants me to get a Duramax. What is a Duramax? You're from Ohio. Hello, Ohio. Is Duramax, I think my son was explaining to me, is the engine, or could I be wrong? Sometimes I'm not really listening if I don't really have much interest. Do you know that water tastes the best in these water bottles? Although I do want to invest in a copper cup. Greetings from Sudan. I've never had someone from Sudan. Hello. Hello, hello, Tito. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to be very interested in cars, and I would trade my car every 2 years. And then I got financially to the point where I could have 2 cars. So I used to always be researching vehicles and cars, but now I'm very happy with my cars that I have now. So I'm not too familiar with like the Duramax. Okay, Daryl, welcome back. I'm in Arizona, Aaron. In Arizona. Anybody else into cars? What is your hobby? What is your passion? Do some gym. Gym is your hobby? I was thinking about getting a gym membership again, but I'm not ready yet. My passion is working out. That's my fun. Oh, that is nice. Nice. Passion is my girlfriend's name. It's weird. Oh! I'm trying to think if I know of anyone named Passion. Hi, free samples. How are you? I don't understand that, Aaron. I really don't. I don't understand why we have people working for the United States from other countries. But I guess it's good for you. I think he wants it because it's loud. Oh, are the Duramaxes loud? Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, if someone wants to pay for my gym membership, I'll go to the gym. My son has a gym membership, but I'm not ready to go to the gym yet. I just work out at home. Do you go to the gym, Rawat? Is that what you're saying? Sometimes I don't understand what the comment is about. Oh no, what did Rawat say? Chap, were you on my live yesterday? I think you were. Maybe I can get a sponsorship for the gym. We do have a new gym in town. It's like Arabic and Egyptian. I cannot relate to what you just wrote, Rawat. Like, I don't know. I don't know how that translates. Am I on the res? No, but the res is close by. There's a few reses surrounding us. Bye, Z71. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, there's, because I'm in Arizona, there's quite a few, I guess, quite a few reservations here. I did work on it for a reservation, and the people were really good. Like the president, he was very nice. Maybe. Yeah, Rawat. Big Juicy. Arizona for Trump. Yep, I'm going for Trump too, because he aligns most with my values. So yes, I'm all for Trump. I'm all for making America great again. Make America great again. He's busy. He's busy traveling too, from rally to rally. What, John G? No, yeah, I don't love, really, I don't love anyone except God and my son right now, because I'm a solo mom. Thor, are you talking about the Avenger Thor? Yeah, I don't know who Thor is. "2024 has been a trying year." I'm thankful to the Lord that I have not been exposed or struggling like I know I see in social media, but yes, we need a change. Oh, Thor is a candidate. I don't even know who he is. Okay, if you're saying I have a lack of personality, John, you don't have to be here. I'm bored. That's why I'm in here. I imagine everyone who is joining is also kind of bored. There's only one God. So I don't know how else to answer that. Yeah, Daryl, I did. I commented. My God sent Jesus Christ. Maybe that's a little more specific. I did study religion, though, when I was in high school. I don't remember. I don't really remember anything other than my Christian. Whoa. How can you serve 3 gods? That's interesting. Amen, Daryl. Hallelujah. Mm. I don't know who you're talking to, John, because my mama, she's passed on. Okay, we're what? 3 and 1. All right, y'all, whoever is coming in, I hope you're having a great Saturday. If you're passing through, have a good one. I'm being entertained by the comments myself. Thank you, whoever's liking. Thank you for whoever has voted. 83% are enjoying their Saturday. I don't know if you're referring to God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for 748. The Trinity. Well, so far I only have one interesting piece of information that I've taken from my live that I'm going to look into. Hi, Rose. How are you? How's it going? What are you doing today? Rawat, what country are you from? I'm just curious. Rose, I did my grocery. Wait a minute, what time is it? Oh, yeah, I'm going to go do my grocery shopping, so I might make a cooking video. I want to say yes, 4748, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about, Rawit. I don't know how you can serve more than one God. I'm still thinking on that. Or I guess you're not serving, you're just believing. You're believing in more than one. Hey, Jersey. Oh, that is interesting. That's cool. So you just like browsing the lives. Thanks for stopping in, Jersey. The creator of this earth. Hi, Elsa. And the one who will destroy. I know I'm sitting in my live because I'm bored myself, but I'm not interested in looking at other lives. I did kind of look because I know we had that discussion about looking at lives, and I did see the rallies. You get my text. You put comments, I think, Daryl, on my videos. I did see them. I'm glad you like chatting with me. Jimbo, hey, I know you were on here before. Yep, I support Trump myself because his values align with mine and his business. Common sense. I think I do raw it because mine is God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Speaking of Trump, I'm getting a text message now. You know, I don't like talking politics, but I finally realized maybe the past 5 years, that we need to get rid of. We need to get rid of a lot of things and invest the money where it really matters. Yeah, Jimbo, none of us are perfect, so yeah. We will never 100% agree with anybody, ever. Because we're all different, we all are human, we all have our opinions, we all have our experiences. But Trump is, yes, the one that I can most align with. He's had such an interesting life. He does not need to be president, but he really does want to make America great again. I'm going to write down what you just wrote, Jimbo, because I want to ponder that. Your thought. Yep, I agreed, Daryl. You know, there was a politician that I did meet a few months ago. I don't even know what his values are, but he told me something. Well, he shared with the group, and it really resonated with me because he said he comes from Mexico and he came here, and he's the first politician from another country apparently. And he said that his family did not come here to America for a handout. They came for an opportunity. That resonated so much because my family, we did not collect food stamps. We did not get any kind of government assistance. My parents would have a full-time job and they took on side jobs to make, ends meet. And I just don't know how someone can depend on the government to give you free food, to pay your rent, to pay for your child care. It just makes no sense to me. Oh, thank you, bot. Wow, Jimbo. So where are you at now? Like, I'm interested in your story now. What about the Indians? They be making their money with the casinos, and they give, I don't know what they call it, but they pay out to their members. So I'm not sure what is going on with the Indians. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could be, I live in a box probably because I don't know what you're talking about, bot. I know that the Indians have their own sovereign government. They got their own rules. I know that the cost of living has increased awfully. I can say that, Jersey, that has affected me. I cannot believe how much it costs for everything. Wow. Daryl, what are those emojis? There's a lot that has happened. Someone refers to a community as the alphabet people, and oh my gosh, Lord help me. What has happened in the past 4 years? I feel like that was pushed on me. It was pushed on my son. I don't like it at all. Oh, those are lions. Oh, in the job market too. Jimbo says he saw human trafficking. Oh. Everything happens for a reason. So yes, be thankful for that. Y'all are bringing up some good topics. I am pushing gravity against Earth. Is that what you're telling me, Angelina? Am I that strong? Jimbo, I'm leaning that way too, but I'm not ready yet. I need a few more years. I need a few more years. But I think I'm going to be there too. I wish life could be simple like the Bible times. Yeah, I have a son. Once he graduates high school, I'm going to be closer to that idea of living away from everything. Yes, I wish we didn't have all this stress about trying to make money, trying to afford our home, our cars. Of the same persuasion. That's good. Yeah, that's good for you guys to be on the same page. No. That is sad, Jersey. Really? See, that's where I was getting in my last job. Well, I'm still there, but I resigned, you guys. I'm taking a huge leap of faith, and I resigned from my job. It was like, it was getting so bad. I felt like I was becoming a slave to my supervisor, a slave to the position, a slave to the agency, and I'm like, no more. No more. Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yeah, Daryl, that's keeping it simple. Simple and not trying to keep up with the house payment, the water bill payment, the cell phone payment, the internet payment, the trash and sewer payment, and if you live in an HOA, the HOA payment. Jimbo, whoa. Oh my. All I wanna say is that they don't care about us. Michael Jackson. Yes, I put in my notice last week. See, this is my second time resigning for this position. Believe it or not. When I came back the second time, I asked for more money. I put down a lot of, like, I need this, I need that, I need this boundary, I need that boundary. And they took me back in with my conditions. But it's horrible again. And I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing it. But thank you, Jersey. I don't think I want to go to another country. I'm not that brave enough. Yeah, everything was simple. There was no, what do you call it? Preservatives. I know, right, Jimbo? Too many man-made rules. Just keep it simple like the Bible. Oh, yeah. It's a depressing subject, I know. Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I have a lot of ideas, and I have started and put some investment into all of my ideas, but until I completely am not working, then I'll be like forced. I've got to make it work now and try something different. It was such a huge it was it wasn't scary because I had been praying on it. But when you have to tell your supervisor that, I don't know, for me it was just a little bit hard. She was in total shock. But yeah. She asked me if I wanted to contract with them after my resignation. I said nope. I do not want anything to do with this. Oh, Jimbo, that's awesome that you're doing that with your son. You know, my son, and you guys might disagree, but he's always pressing me to get his ears pierced. I won't let him. Now he's pressing me to get a tattoo. I won't let him. He had a girlfriend, even though I told him he was not allowed to have one quite yet. And so I put down rules, and he's like, they went together for a few years, like 8th grade to 10th grade-ish. And now he's like, Mama, I'm not having a girlfriend as long as I live in your house. Okay, fine. I'm trying to get him to clean up his talk. Like, don't be cussing. There is better words to choose. You don't need to be cussing. And kids are like just giving up so easily in sports. And so I have to constantly tell my son, you are not giving up. This is a temporary, what do you call it? Commitment that you have made. Do not give up. Oh, you know, I used to like what I was doing because I went to college. I have a master's degree. But I don't know if how this is going to come off. But I am smart, and I want to learn, and I want to know how everything functions. And all of a sudden, I became the person that everyone would come to with computer problems, with human resource problems. That wasn't even my department. With contract, I mean, so many things. And I was like, no more. Y'all don't pay me for all these extra little things. Daryl. Yeah, I will admit to you guys, I do have a tattoo. I was not going to, and then I decided to when I was 35. So at that time, my son was probably 7. So he wrote his name, and I got his name tattooed on me. But that was the first and the last. But I was 35, and that's what I'm trying to tell my son. Your life is going to take different turns. You're going to change your mind. You're going to change your opinion. And I don't want you to regret a tattoo at this age. Like, wait for years before you decide to do that. Yeah, those are just a few examples. It is so hard to be a Christian solo mom, raising a son in today's world. I'm always told, everybody else is doing it. Well, you're not everyone else. You're my child. I went off on my own little rant. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. But if Jimbo was here, good luck to you in the homeschooling. My brother's kids were homeschooled, but then eventually they wanted to go into the public school, and they were, I guess, completely shocked when they did go into public school. I always put my son in school. I didn't have the luxury to do homeschooling, and he's done really well academically, I will say that. And he's in sports, and he was the class president his freshman year, and he's in other clubs. You think this is a wig? Well, thank you. I am American. Oh, that is awesome, Jersey. Yes, I love that. Yes. May you shine bright. May you shine bright. You shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, most people know I'm Christian because whenever it's like an icebreaker, what are you thankful for? Like, all of my answers are Christ type responses. I am not ashamed. Yes, shine bright like a diamond. That like got me teary-eyed, Jersey. I love it. Are you enjoying your Saturday? I got 31 votes. 81% said yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. When I hear people speak profanity, I'm like, did your mama raise you right or what? I don't like to. I have to really ask God for understanding when I'm around people like that. The other day, and I did a little video, but I was driving to go pick up my son, and I was driving, like, let's say that was south, and I had two options. I could go south, I could turn west. Well, someone was driving also south, and was not moving. They were just there, and then somebody was talking to them. It looked like they were having a disagreement. So I pulled up. There was room for me so that I could turn west. And the lady was cussing at me and telling me that I needed to slow down. I rolled down my window. I said, "You need to get out of the way." And then she kept cussing at me. And I'm not a confrontational person. And I didn't have a comeback. So all I did was say, "You," and roll my window up and was on my way. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how people think they can just stop in the middle of the road and take their sweet time doing whatever it is that they're doing. Like, pull over and have that conversation. Oh, I have a story about my dad too, what he did to someone when they got in his way. My dad is something else. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to speak up. If someone is doing wrong, I have no fear. And I thank the Lord I've never been in a physical fight. I've never even been like in a verbal fight. I say what I have to say and people get out the way or they disperse and I keep it moving. And I tell my son that he needs to stand with the same boldness. I was like, even if you're the only one that's trying to do right, don't be afraid. And that confidence came from my relationship with God. Yes, Jersey. I have to pray, and I'm like, Lord, handle them, handle that. So that I don't say something, even if it's just the thought, the thought is not good. So that's when I'm like, Lord, please take care of that person. This world is crazy. I could not get through it without Jesus Christ. That's for sure. Living with no regrets. Okay, I hope I answer this the way you're asking it. I guess the only regret I can think of right now is I wish I could have had more time with my mom or spent my time more wisely with her when she was here. But in the end, I mean, everything happens the way God wants it, plans it, so I don't have regrets, I guess. I'll think about it And then I have to tell myself, no, that's what God wanted. That's how he wanted it to be. And then I had a regret of not being married to my son's father. But after seeing who he became after, God did not want me to stay with him. And I'm good. I'm happy. I'm just sorry for my son, but I think he understands. Yep, I'm big. I am big. So I guess Jersey to say, to answer your question again, I don't have any regrets, and I do trust and believe that everything happens the way the Lord, God wants it. Yeah, Momo, I've always been big. My whole life. And I have to believe this is how God wanted me to be. No, I am trying to lose weight. But I've never been skinny, so not as a young kid, not as a teenager, so. I don't know what that means, him. I don't need to change anything. Thank you. My health is good, but I do want to lose a little bit more weight. Not a little bit. I do want to lose weight so that my health can continue to stay good. Yeah, I don't take any medications. I don't need any medications, so I'm thankful to the Lord for that. I understand that, Jersey. I think somewhere in the Bible it says that we are cursed from our parents or something like that. And that is so true. Like the bad decision I did make for me and for my child, he is kind of cursed. He's never going to have mom and dad together because of my decision. Decisions that my parents made, which one day I want to write a book about it. One day. They made my life not so good. But that's, I guess, how God wanted it to be. We all have a story to share. We're all on a unique journey, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I don't know who's still in here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a happy Saturday. Thanks for keeping me company. Yeah. That's all you can do. Just do your best. Don't let that get the best of you. I had that feeling. I made a short. It was a Friday. I was so excited. I got ready to go to the football game. It was homecoming. My son wasn't going to play because he was injured, but I was still going to go to support the team. And as soon as I got in my vehicle, and I was leaving early because I like to go to the games like an hour early, I just let the emotion come over me of not being married, and I was going to have to sit there in the crowd by myself at a homecoming where sometimes people come back home because it's like a reunion, and I couldn't do that. I was able to do it years before, but this year I let that feeling take over, that I like felt ashamed that I'm not married. I'm 44 and I'm not married. And I was going to be sitting in the stands by myself. So, yeah, I let that get the best of me. Happy birthday, Kataria. Hope it's a good day for it to fall on a Saturday. I hope you have what you want and have many more. Oh, thank you, Kataria. Oh, you came in perfect timing into this conversation. Yes, I did have to remind myself that. I had to remind myself that Jesus is all I need. I don't need anything else. You brought some tears to my eyes. Yeah. I don't know why it's so heavy on me all the time that I'm not married, because I have an executive level job right now that I am resigning from, but I've been in it for years, and I'm the only one who was not married, in this group, executive group. And it just always has made me feel, I make myself feel like I don't fit in. But yes, have a happy birthday. Exactly, and that is Brene Brown. I was introduced to her almost 10 years ago. And she has like 8 to 10 different things, like saying the opposite of joy is this. The opposite of your worth is this. The opposite. So true. And I tried to not live on that dark side. Thank you. I finally got over the fact, though, that because I used to be jealous, okay, years and years ago, I finally got over that, and I was able to be happy for someone who was married. I was happy for someone who was having, more than one baby with their family, with their husband or wife. But now it's just me feeling sorry for myself. I think is what it is now. I just feel sorry for myself when I let myself feel that. But I am getting better. I've made progress. It was so bad that I didn't want to go to a wedding. And then once I let that go, now I have fun when I go to a wedding. Yeah, I wouldn't go to baby showers, but now I let that go and I enjoy it. I enjoy myself. You don't know what their real life is like, just what you can see. Yeah, I've heard that a lot too. A lot of people tell me that if I share what I'm saying right now with them. And I know that's true. It is. And I am happy by myself, because I get to make my own choices, my own decisions. I don't have to argue with anyone. But life with a husband would be Probably just a little bit better. With the right one, of course. So that's what I'm waiting on, the right one. Hello, hello, whoever is out there. Yeah, the conversation is going wherever. On this Saturday. Well, someone was in here earlier that it was 10 o'clock, so it's probably like 11, almost midnight for them. Wherever they came in from. I'm trying to remember if my son ate lunch. Yeah, he did. He hasn't come down to say he's hungry. I'm thinking about starting to make something for dinner. So I might make some flour tortillas. I like to make them on the weekend. And then my son can make whatever he wants with them. So he has something to eat. I canceled my Hulu account, so I'll probably sit down and finish watching until it ends. I'm watching Once Upon a Time and Revenge for like the 10th time, but they're my favorites on there. And then, yeah, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner. I already sat down and looked through my calendar for the week and my budget for the week. That's about it. I don't really scroll on YouTube until it's time to go to sleep. Oh, do you? I was doing a workout this morning. And now that once I decided I was going to resign, I feel like that relieves stress, and I have been losing weight and didn't even realize it. Like, I went down 1 pant size, wasn't even trying. So that's another reason why I chose to resign, because I know that stress was holding on to weight. So I'm looking forward to dropping weight. One thing I like to do is every hour, which I haven't done it because I'm sitting on here, I go for a walk. Sometimes it's just even in my house, I make it a goal to do so many steps every hour. Yes. And I have to color my gray hair often, but I've noticed another thing. The gray is not coming in so quickly once I decided to resign. It's pretty amazing. It's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and I can't really see much gray. Yeah, it is horrible. It is sad. It is really. What else have I noticed? I think I sleep better also once I made that decision to resign. There's so many benefits. Yes, true. It's all about the people. Okay. My supervisor, she's like, you're always saying you're overworked, you're stressed, so why don't you delegate? Without going into too much details. So I gave her my first delegation, and she tells me, you can't delegate that. It was so I work in finance, and it was an HR task, human resources. She's like, you can't delegate that. Oh, don't you know I wanted to quit right then and there. But yeah, it is the people. It is definitely the people. And my supervisor had a heart attack at 45 years old. A little over a year ago, and I'm thinking, I don't want to be you. Nuh-uh, no, thank you. Nope. Is my son awake or is... Oh yeah, my son is gaming. I can hear him. Daryl, yeah, you did leave, didn't you? Did you go get lunch or dinner? Oh, Jersey. You know what else I have to do, which I've been trying to get it off of me? And it's a huge internal control. I have to manage the HR software system, the finance system. There's like three. I'm the one who gives people their username, their passwords, gives them access. It's like, why am I doing that? We have a technology person. Why aren't they doing it? Oh, okay. It is. But it's still big enough to separate those roles. And, it's a small company where, okay, they know your strengths are here and they know the weaknesses here, so they're going to give that task to the person who can do it or the person who is more apt to do it. I'm tired of being that person. When I was younger, I was excited. I was excited to learn all those different roles. And then when I smartened up, they didn't want to release those roles from me. I've made the most of it, Daryl, and now I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I want to, and this is another thing. Like there's X amount of employees there, right? So this is my thing. I want to influence at a much grander level. I feel like I'm capped out. Whoa. Yes, exactly, Jersey. Hi, Sinan. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of learned everything there is to learn. I've influenced as much as I can, and I need to grow. I feel like I'm being limited where I am, taken advantage of, and I want to figure out, or even if it's just moving on to a different workplace, which I don't want to take that route, but it's a possibility. And I want to be able to learn and influence others. Thank you, Sanan. Yeah. Sometimes I I talk to God about these things. I'm like, God, why did you make me so smart and knowledgeable in this area and that and that and that? And now, yes, I learned it all and I am grateful for that opportunity, but now I'm overloaded and I'm bogged down. And I feel like I'm not good at anything because I have so many tasks and roles that I have to be. I don't feel like I'm good at any of them. I will say I've never had a finding on an audit in the past 12 audits I've been in, 12 years. So I'm very proud about that. And we have lots of audits, which is stressful. That just creates extra work on top of my daily duties. I'm in the United States. Where are you? Daryl, I went through a period that I was seriously praying for a husband. I was fasting for a husband. And then when he did not show up, I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm just going to stop hoping for a husband because I was just letting myself down. Oh, nice to see you from London. I do have a sweet son, though. When I told him that I was going to resign, he's like, Mom, wait for me to get a job. I'm like, son, no, you don't got to worry about it. I got a plan. I've been saving for this moment. Yep. Agree. There's a lot of things that have happened in my life. They didn't go the way I wanted. They went the way he wanted. And it came out so much better. I could not have even imagined, like, coming up with the plan. Yes. I don't know how long you've been working in your career, but I was in my career for a little more than 20 years, and I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to learn something new or do something different. I don't even know what it is. Thank you for the red roses. Yeah, Daryl, I think there's a lot of us who are single, I think is what your comment was. A lot of us who are single, but who knows? Only God knows if we've got a partner out there. Jersey, if you're still there, are you single or are you married in a relationship? I'm just curious. And you don't have to respond if you don't want to. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yep. See, when we're younger, we invest all this time to keep making more money. But then at some point, it's like, okay, now, like you climb up here. And then at some point, it's like, okay, now I want to go back down. BR, you ask me if I'm a teacher every time. No, my profession is not a teacher. I mean, if you want to call like professional development, I do that at work. I have to train other adults. Oh, girl, you're going to be a good catch when you are ready to settle down. I think you're a girl. I just said that. I kind of traveled before I became a mom. So once I became a mom, I don't ever feel like I missed anything, like I missed out on anything. My son is my life. And he's always telling me, Mom, you need to get friends. You need to go out. You need a boyfriend. He tried to set me up with someone one time. Oh, thank you, Sanan. Bior, there is no smoking here. Is that what that is? Nope, not that either. He was so cute. He was 9, maybe. And I picked him up from school. And he gets in the car and he's like, Mom, there's a dad I think you will like. He was so cute. Like, I remember his face and everything. He was so excited. And that's when I knew, okay, I need to like take care of myself, fix myself up, be presentable. And then I got brave and I went on to a dating app because it's not like anyone was knocking at my door. So I got on a dating app and I went, the first guy I went on a date with, we ended up dating every like Sunday we would meet. And he could never commit after so many months of dating, which it was fun. I would get dressed up. He would pay for everything. Because we lived like 45 minutes apart, one week I drove to him, one week he drove to me. He would pay for the movies, pay for dinner. I was having fun, but he just could never commit. He was even good to my son. One time, I think we took my son to the movies, and he would always think about my son. Do you want to pick up dinner for your son before we go back? And then that ended, and I did not stay in a funk over that too long because, I started to catch feelings. And then I put myself back out on the dating app. They do suck, Bior, by the way. And I went on a date like every Friday when my son was at school and I had a Friday off, which is like every 2 weeks. No, I had every Friday off because this is summertime and we have a different schedule. So I set up to meet someone every Friday at lunch. And finally, like on the 5th or 6th person that I did go on a date with, I only gave them one chance. Like I knew in 1 hour if I wanted a second date. And then the last person I went on a date with, I felt warmth with him. I felt comfortable. And so we dated for almost 5 years. I mean, we were in a relationship for almost 5 years, but he couldn't take it any further than a boyfriend, girlfriend. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. And so now I'm single again. My son is 16. And speaking of him, when I introduced him to the first guy that I was like just dating every Sunday, when I did introduce him, he's like, Mom, if he's not good to you, I'm going to beat him up. Like, he put up his little dukes. I was like, child, you are so young and little. I think we might all be single on here. I know if I was in a relationship, I would not be doing lives with just everyone. I might do lives with subscribers only, but not with everyone. Yeah, I think we all are single, aren't we? Or if it gets to that place, I would have my partner with me doing a live together. You live with your books. Well, do what you got to do. And then when you are really ready for a relationship, it will happen. But if you're a guy, like, you got to make the first move. Go after the woman. I'm not that assertive. I'm not that assertive to go find me a guy and go after him. Hello, hello, whoever is in here. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Some of my conversations here are getting deep. I'm enjoying my live, but I'm on here because I was bored. You chase food? Oh. Well, when the right one comes, I know you'll be chasing her. Does anyone have a crush or a relationship from their younger years that you still think about? Is there any past relationship you still think about? I'm curious. No? There is one guy. He was like before I ever had my son. I kind of wish things would have been different for us. But it is what it is now. No past relation. I'm not open to certain activities men are interested in. So that. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes. When I was on the dating app, some guys were just straightforward and said, I'm only on here for blank, the 3-letter word. Another guy said, I'm already in a relationship, but I'm in an open relationship. I was like, nope. And then when I was like in my bio, it said, I'm wanting to get married. So they would be like, you're never going to find someone on here. No one wants to get married. I'm like, oh goodness. There's 6 women. Is that what you're saying that you still think about? Oh, what is the number 6 for? It's interesting because I have been the one who was dumped. I mean, even if it was just a short relationship or friendship, all my exes have contacted me back. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Jersey. So the very first like puppy love I had, we never did anything. It was just an obsession I had with his physicality. And I guess, I don't know what, I guess he said he had liked me since I was like, since he was a freshman. So it would have been like 4 years. And it was totally an innocent relationship. But years later, he actually contacted me this year. And he's like, Vanessa, I'm so sorry that I did not treat you with more respect. Like the way I left, the way I ended the relationship. I'm like, that is so sweet of you, but we were just kids. You know, I don't have any hard feelings, but I was so appreciative. And he was probably looking at my Facebook page, noticed I had a son, and he's like, I bet your son is a really good, respectful young man because of who you are. And he just, I was like, thank you. And then my son's father, oh gosh. He was always trying to come back around. And I don't even want to say more than that. Because he did something that was so awful to me and my son. I won't even say it. Like, I don't entertain any conversation with that man other than about my son. Before, we were friends. Up until that point. The six pages for me to... Oh, okay. Bior. I will pray for you, Daryl. Be safe. Daryl, I'm not good at this, but I pray that the Lord protects you, provides for you, equips you with what you need, keeps you safe from harm, from injury, from illness, from evil, and that you have a safe journey. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Oh, and then the guy that I was just dating every Sunday, he emails me because he had my email address. And he's always leaving me his phone number in the email. He's like, you can call me if you ever want to. And then the ex that I was just with, he texted me the other day. No, I'm not dating an email, but I dated him in person and he had my email address because, yeah, he had sent me something in email once. I'm glad you agree with it. So yeah, the last guy I was with for 5 years, he just texted me last week. Is who a teacher? No one that I have dated has ever been a teacher. What's in my pocket? Oh, my car key. Okay, this is something I struggled with, but the guy that I dated every Sunday, he owned, okay, you guys listen to this. He owned, what are they even called? One of those places that sells marijuana legally. Yeah, I struggled with that. And he wouldn't tell me for the longest time how he made money. He just kept saying he had a business, that he was a business owner. That had to be the most interesting person I dated. Like the most, no. I'm thinking about professions. He was one of the most interesting professions. Yes. He was the owner of a dispensary. No wonder he could wine and dine me every Sunday and paid for everything. He was promising me the world. He did take me like on a vacation because, I live in Arizona, so we did go, because this was for months that we were dating. He did take me on a vacation to California. It was when my son was away visiting his dad for winter break, and it was kind of like my birthday time, so he took me for my birthday. But we didn't have relations, so he was respectful. I will say that. I think he had some smarts in him. Yeah. I would be laughing if he ever finds my YouTube channel. But yeah. People are strung out on that stuff. But when he last contacted me, he told me that he sold that business and he moved, and he told me where he lives now. Yeah, I don't know what he does now. I don't know how he's making his money, but he did sell the business I guess last year he did. So you might be right, Bior. That was probably the the like richest guy I ever dated. Would be him. He was not bald. And when it was my birthday, he was so sweet. He made me a cake, a huge cake, because he went to culinary school when he was younger. And he made me dinner. He bought me a lot of gifts, and he took me shopping on top of the gifts he had already bought me. He bought me roses. It was like the best materialistic birthday I had. But I don't want a lot of stuff, so it's not like I splurged when he took me shopping. No, he had a full head of hair. And he was 8 years younger than me too. Yeah, when he last messaged me, he's like, I would like to go to your son's football game. But no. Of course, I'm not telling you guys everything. So the reasons it ended, I don't know if I could even hang out with him. I don't mind reading his emails, but Bior. You're 911. I don't know, maybe one day. Maybe one day I could do a, what do you call it? When I become a bigger YouTuber, I could do a series about relationships or something and invite him and do a Q&A with him. So y'all can know who he is. I did see someone who had she did have a video with her ex. It was interesting. Jubilee. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to end this. But thank you so much for keeping me company. I hope I was good company and everyone in here, that you guys all had a good time. Thanks for the votes. Thank you for the likes. If you subscribed, thank you for subscribing. I do my lives daily and 2 to 3 times a day. You're welcome. See you guys later.